Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are getting our coffee and we are going to talk about a book this morning. If you couldn't tell from the title, oh Lord. Okay, we just have McDonald's McCafe Caramel this morning. It's sufficient. It's very, what's the word, milky or sweet. You're not going to be like getting that amazing espresso flavor like from a Starbucks or that rich, bold coffee taste from a Dunkin'. But if you're looking for coffee, it is suitable if you have nothing else at the moment in the area. Drinkable, I believe, is what the word is. Or if you don't like coffee that much, but you like the energy that you get from the coffee, and you like it to taste like caramel milk, McDonald's caramel iced coffee will do it for you, okay? All right. What book are we talking about today? Let me tell you, I'm probably going to pronounce some things wrong in this book. That is my PSA, okay? There's a lot of French in this book, so bear with me, okay? But I had to do a review on this one because it was that good. It's called The Beautiful, and it is by Renee Ahdieh. That is how I'm going with it. Ahdieh. That's got to be how it's pronounced, guys. Please correct me below if you are a French-speaking person and you know exactly how to say this lovely person's last name. I believe it is a woman. It is a woman. And she's apparently American. So that's crazy because I really assumed she was French with the name like Renee Ahdieh. And as much French as in this book. But essentially, it is in the year 1872 in New Orleans. Most of the book takes place during Mardi Gras of that particular year. And it is absolutely beautiful. The imagery. 1872, New Orleans, you can picture it. You can picture the trees. You can picture the streets. You can picture the people. And there's there's a lot of really important characters, but the two that kind of are the basis for this book are Céline Rousseau and Sebastian Saint Germain. He goes by Bastian a lot, though. Just Bastian, not Sebastian. And Céline is a dressmaker as a trade. And so the fashion, and she describes it so well because she is a dressmaker. You really can picture these pieces of clothing. And honestly, yes, it is a young adult romance, supernatural romance, I guess, because you've got some vampires and otherworldly things mixed in. But the imagery is what you have to read this book for alone. You feel completely taken in by this late 1800s New Orleans. The Mardi Gras parade, just the scene, you can almost see it. Renee Ahdieh does an amazing job at describing what is going on around and just how beautiful it is and also ugly at the same time, because of course 1875 you're gonna have a lot of issues with so slavery is against the law now because it's World War. Wow. It is post Civil War. But there are still people that are not accepting people of other colors. And Bastien goes on to tell her Celine, who has just come off the train, not the train, the ship. I'm gonna get through this one this morning, you guys. Celine has just come off the ship from Paris, okay, and is not really used to a lot of the U.S. customs and things like that. And Sebastian is telling her about the 1 drop rule, I guess it would be, where if you have a drop of African blood, you're still considered African. And so Celine is trying to wrap her mind around this, all of the segregation that's still going on in New Orleans. And I absolutely love some of the characters. I love Pippa. Pippa is another girl at the convent where Celine is living, who has come from Yorkshire, England. All of these girls have come over on this boat to try to find husbands, essentially, through the convent. They're working for the convent, helping to raise money, helping teach the young girls or whatever, and in exchange, the convent is going to find them suitable American husbands. Mother Superior is a very kind of strong, silent type, but she does definitely speak her mind sometimes. I just really, really, truly enjoyed this book. Like I said, even if you don't like young adult, even if you don't like a romance, do it for the scenery, for the imagery. It is so beautifully written, and it just takes you right there to this time and place in New Orleans. I cannot recommend it enough. There is a second book called The Damned, which I will be reading as well. And then I think I heard online that there's a third book that will complete the trifecta, but it is not out yet. But yeah, if you have not read The Beautiful, even if you don't like typical young adult, give it a read for the beautiful imagery, the beautiful storytelling. Could not recommend it high enough. Probably one of my favorite books I've read in 2020. We're over halfway through 2020 now. And yeah, that's gonna be right up there on the top with one of my favorite books that I've read this year. Obviously, at the beginning of the year, I was reading a lot of World War II stuff. And another one of my favorites that I read was Under the Scarlet Sky. The one about the Italian gentleman who helped the Nazis but was secretly spying for them. Remember, I covered that one in a video. So it's real hard to compare Under the Scarlet Sky to The Beautiful because they're such different genres. Under the Scarlet Sky is very touching and moving and rip your heart out. And this book is more classically love story kind of, with a little supernatural in it, but the imagery in both of them is the same. In Under the Scarlet Sky, they're describing Italy during this World War II time frame, and in The Beautiful, they are describing New Orleans in the late 1800s. So the imagery in both books was phenomenal, and I'm finding that at this stage in my life, sorry, my allergies are terrible. It is Georgia in the summer. I guess it's still the summer. I'm ready for fall though. Man, I am ready for fall. But as I was saying, as I've gotten older, I do find that things like imagery and good storytelling will sell me a book that is even not in my genre or something that I would normally read. So I really, really enjoyed The Beautiful. What's coming up on Coffee and Lore? Monday, we're getting a grocery haul, a back to school haul. We're going to call it a back to school haul because got to get all the lunchbox things. So you're going to see some lunchbox ideas coming up in some videos, okay? Because my daughter's a pretty picky eater. I wouldn't call her incredibly picky, but I would definitely call her picky. So we're going to get some great lunchbox ideas and some cool videos on different things I do for her lunches. So that's going to be Monday. You will not have a video Wednesday because you're going to have a very special video Thursday. Thursday is my birthday. I will be 35 on Thursday. So that is really mind-blowing to me. I do not feel 35. But cheers to 35. You guys will get a video on Thursday. So Monday and Thursday, look for those. And thank you guys so much. And I'm so grateful that my car mount lasted until the end of the video. Have a great week, you guys. Bye.